All right. Good day, everyone. Round robin game 3 coming up here against Petawawa. Petawawa 0-2 in the tournament so far. Your Crusaders 1-1 at this point, so a win will secure a spot in the quarterfinals. And luckily we're against a team that hopefully appears on paper anyway really beatable. So we'll see how this goes, how the boys play. And then quarterfinals are starting tomorrow if we make it that far. Some at 9, some at 10. And we'll keep you posted. All right, so Petawawa in black and green here. Crusaders, white, blue. Underway here off the draw. See if they can start early. And puck comes right out here. Petawawa is going to grab it though. Back through the center. That's thrown in deep into the zone here. Finn's back behind. He's going to launch it around the other side. That one gets by. Slobo throws it out into the center here, but maybe a little too far there. Lincoln able to grab it up to Perrier. Perrier now down in deep as he takes his man to the ground as well. Which is what the cheering's for. Fisher keeps it in on the side here temporarily. Petawawa now has it coming out of the zone, but poked back in there by Lincoln. Back around. They're going to have to reset here as Crusaders go off for a change. Petawawa now with the puck. That one's intercepted there by Medinsky. And shot. Nice rebound coming out there, but crew was on a change, so no one was there to put that one in, but still pressuring deep in the Petawawa end here as Medinsky has it now. Back to Lapine at the point. Lapine throws it into the corner here, picked up by Barton. He goes out to the side, but Petawawa's the lone man back, and he's able to toss it back out into the neutral ice area here as Charlie grabs it. Throws it all the way down off of Medi's stick deep into the zone here, picked up by Petawawa. Petawawa able to get it out into the neutral area here. Coming through, shot. Trickles into the corner here as Charlie throws it up, and that one gets over to Barton. Barton now through the neutral ice area. Tries to go across though. That gets intercepted by a stick, and Petawawa gets across and throws it in deep, goes off for a change. Back behind here. Under pressure here as Blake ended up falling down. So Petawawa's coming in now, topped off his stick. Petawawa still has it here as they continue to press hard. Shot there, the wide of the net, off a stick as well. Into the corner here. And this one pops out here as LaCharity's going to pick this one up. Sends it over on the side, over to Schreiber. Schreiber looks to go across, but offside here. Off the draw here, deep into the end. Petawawa was able to clear it. Picked up though now by the Charity. He sends the hard pass over to Nicholson, who taps it up, but it's a giveaway. And Petawawa resumes possession of it back behind Finnegan. They send it out here, tapped off the stick. Oh no, sorry. Gets the shot off there as Blake sends his man to the ground. Back in the corner now. Battle. Petawawa wins that one, comes out back around here under pressure from the Charity, able to tap it forward here. Blake's going to rush in and get this. Blake with it now on the side. He goes across, but that's a giveaway now, and they throw it back in. Lost in the feet of Nicholson, and that's a shot right in front there. Whoa, jeez. So unable to get it out there. That was a little scary moments in the first few moments of this game here. Go Patriots! Take a deep breath here and get back at her. Back behind here. Picked up now by Fisher. He sends it out over for Thurston. Thurston, long stretch pass, right on, tape to tape over to Slobo. Slobo now coming around the other side here. Throws it towards the net, looking for the tap in there. Petawawa able to grab it though. Back behind, taps it around the other side here. Fisher comes in on the side. Throws that one back into the corner as he continues to pursue it. That one comes around the other side here. Lincoln tried to grab it, but ends up coming out of the zone here as Slobo's back to send it up over for Lincoln. He leaves it on the side over for Thurston, who sends this one up, and that's a giveaway over for Petawawa here as they're coming back in. Into the zone. Lincoln will be back to grab this one. Lincoln up on the side to Thurston. Thurston backhands it out into the neutral ice area over for Perrier. Perrier into the Petawawa end here. Loses it, picks it back up though, and just kind of scoops it to side here as the rest of the Lions are changing up. Medinsky now has it. Just tagged off of him at the last moment here. Don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it. Okay. Sorry. There's a late change here. So it's going to be an icing call here. Oh, a tripping call actually. Didn't see that one. So Medinsky's going off for a trip. I didn't see that one earlier, so first call of the game here. Crusaders heading to the PK. Off the draw, back behind. Griffin rails that around. That's going to go all the way down here and take some time off. Goalie's going to have to stop it, but Finley's rushing in there into the corner here. Takes his man in and has takes some time off the clock there as Petawawa needs to recover. Top forward there, that's picked up by Barton. He just sends it right back into the zone here, back behind, into the corner, in the Petawawa end.
West Carrollton second penalty, number 7, Owen Medinsky. 2 minutes and 30 penalty.
Petawawa end to end, gets the shot, that goes off of Lapino, and loose puck, Finn sweeps it aside at the last moment there. Now it's back in the corner here as Griffin sends this one up and topped off of the stick of Barton. Down the ice it goes, and Schreiber's racing down. He's going to win this race. So Schreiber has it now behind. Good little move, and he comes out, gets the shot, and Schreiber picks it up again. Just ahead of him, though. He's going to send it into the neutral ice area, but right to the Petawawa player, and they're coming back on another rush here. Petawawa under pressure there from LaCharity. He jumps into the way here, but Petawawa able to send it back into the neutral area. Schreiber grabs it here and sends it right back down. Good D by Schreiber on this PK so far. Petawawa trying one last drive here in the last 30 seconds of this power play. As they come in, still have it here, but Perrier ties him up. And Perrier, the shorthanded master of the first game, with 2 shorties, coming in to see if he can make his magic happen again. Hard shot here. Glove down by the goalie. Off the face-off here in the corner. Petawawa picks it up now, and they're coming out on the side. Slobo takes his man into the board here, and then backhanded, but not out there by Nicholson. And there's going to be a hand pass called here. Penalty is over though, so good PK there for the first one. Off the draw, Petawawa comes in, tries to get the shot. That's labeled up in Fisher's feet there, and then trickled into the corner. Lincoln tries to send it forward. That's by everyone though, out to the line there. Goes across, intercepted pass, comes out back over to the Petawawa player on the side. Another shot right in front there, off the side of the net, and Fisher has it now. Fisher up on the side, just out of the just past Slobo, couldn't connect with that, and now it's coming through the other side. Oh, Perrier all by himself, in alone, and a goal by Perrier, first goal of the game here. As Perrier is Perrier gets the goal here, but Crusader penalty from Will, as after the goal, Will push one of the players to the ground here, so he's going to go off for a roughing call. Unnecessary roughness after the goal here, so Ruff was right there, saw that. He's going to go off. I think that's what happened anyway. So Crusaders back to the PK here, but up 1-0 in this one. So goal by Perrier puts the Crew up by 1 in the first period here. That one comes over to Fisher. Fisher launches that one back in deep into the zone here, back behind. In pursuit is Barton here. Barton, great body position there. Finley helping out, but Petawawa able to get it out of the zone. Fisher comes across and takes that, and now Finley has it. Finley bounces that one up just off of Barton's stick deep into the zone here. Barton still pushing for it here. It's in his feet. Oh, great job here. Odin now in the corner. Odin weaves around here, but Barton left him going for a change, so took some time off the penalty for sure. And now it comes back out. Petawawa through neutral ice here. Shot. Pad save into the corner here. Petawawa still has it there as we look to set up back behind the net. Fisher grabs it there, throws that around, comes back out to the point where the D throws another shot. Oh, that one's tipped as well off the corner of the net. And that one's going to be whistled down. All right, Petawawa with the shot wide of the net, comes around the other side over for Lapine. Lapine flips this one high down the ice. And La Charity's in pursuit here. Petawawa able to get it across to the other side. With the shot, that one's wide of the net, comes over to Schreiber on the side. Schreiber back in front of the net here, comes around and then just flips this one down the net as well, or down the ice as well, sorry. And then gets there to put some pressure on them in addition here. Good job to tie him up there. Couldn't get the shot off, and puck comes back over for Griffin. He swims it around over for Lapine. Lapine taps it up off the boards over to Schreiber. Schreiber sends it out, intercepted by Petawawa, and then tapped off his stick by Thurston. He's coming in there. Oh, comes over to Schreiber. Schreiber has possession of it, sends it back over for Lapine. Lapine with the shot. That's wide of the net, though, into the corner. Now picked up by Blake, who's pinching here. Good stick there by Thurston this side as he wins this one here. And then it comes over to Schreiber. Schreiber goes out front looking for Slovo. Backhand shot, save in front. Loose in front again, another shot by Thurston. And goalie's going to pounce on top of that one. So some good pressure here at the end of the first. Off the draw, back to Blake. Shot gets tagged up though, so he couldn't get a shot off, but it does come over to Perrier, who weaves along, dances along the blue line, sends it into the corner over for Slovo. Slovo across. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. Great pass across there by Slovo. And that went up off a stick, up over the goalie there. And it actually wasn't a Crusader stick. I believe it was a Petawawa stick. So Slovo, I think, is going to get credit for this goal. From a sharp angle, went off of the Petawawa player's stick up and over the goalie, I'm pretty sure, but you can go check the replay. Because I don't know if Thurston was there, but I don't think he got his stick on it. So it's 2-0 now for Crusaders. Comes across over for Blake. He sends this one up. Over to Dylan. Dylan back behind here. Dylan leaves it in the corner. Over to Thurston. Comes out for Dylan. Dylan with the shot. Good save. And then right on the side. Blake, oh, headshot. That was directly to the head. No call. Wow, that's shocking. All right. You can actually see his head bend back. He's okay, though. Slobo gives a little tap into the end here as he's going off on a change, and Petawawa's going to pick this one up as Perrier's the lone man working on this. Now that's picked up by Medi. Coming in the other way. Medinsky coming in all alone, though. Floats it across the blue paint as the rest of the line's changing up here as well. Now Odie has it. That gets tapped off him and out of the zone as Lincoln's going to grab this one. Lincoln up off the sideboards, just out of the reach here of Medinsky. And then almost intercepted by Barton, but they do clear it. That one's going to go back. Fisher's going to have to pick this one up back in his end. Fisher under some pressure here. 3 of them, gets the pass out off of Medinsky's stick. Here, and he picks it up as well. Floats it towards the goal. Back behind. Medinsky takes his man along the sideboards. That allows Barton an opportunity to grab it. Sends it out front to Fisher. Fisher takes a step in. Can't get the shot off, though. Gets a stick in the way at the last minute there. Petawawa does. And now they're coming back the other way on a 2-on-1 as Fisher was up high. And Lincoln's on the side here. He taps it up along the side. And comes back over, back behind the net where Fisher's going to pick it up. Fisher back to Lincoln. Lincoln floats this one out. Barton able to poke it out just enough here. Back to Lincoln. Lincoln over to Fisher. Fisher pass up to Odin, who slows it down for Barton, and he just launches it in as they all go off on a change. 5 new players jump on the ice from the bench. Sanford coming around, and he's able to stop this one as he's rushing in now. Whoa. Comes in on the pinch there. The shot from the point by Griffin. Still working on it, though, on the side, as Petawawa does have it now, and they're able to clear the zone. Float it out. LaCharity grabs it, sends it over to Griffin. Griffin now coming up the other side. He's going to float this one forward, but Petawawa's first to it, and they're into the zone. Comes across, tapped off his stick, and that's the end of the first period. Just in time as Petawawa was pressing there. So 2-0 after the first period here in this third round robin game. Looking for the win to secure the berth in the quarterfinals here at Silver Stick 2025. All right, top of the second here. Very on the draw here. Petawawa wins it. They come down the other way here. Gets the shot. That's off the backboards, though. Throw it towards the net. Picked up now by Lapine. Charlie Lapine coming through the neutral ice area, weaving through, dances on the blue line, still has it. Throws it back to Thurston, though. It might have been too hard for him, though, as it went behind him. And Petawawa was picking it up here, but 2-on-1 coming here. Throws it back around. Oh, and gets the shot off, but just off the side of the net. That's a good sort of give and go. Finn's down, though. He's taking a long time to get up here, as he might have been knocked on the player going by. So BJ's coming out to check on him here as the players retreat to the benches. good there. He's all straightened out, took his helmet off, did a little readjust. It's like he got clipped on the way by there as the player took the shot off the side. I think, anyway. I don't know. I can't go back in time. But you can if you're curious. Go rewind. I don't know. All right, so we're back at it here. Picked up now by Blake. He sends it out. Comes over to Perrier. He just knocked off his stick, but it goes right to Blake, who is streaking through the middle part as well here as Blake's into the zone. Blake tries to give a shot on the side of the net here. That comes off the mesh and comes right back out to Blake, but he doesn't see it. It's in his feet. Coming back here. Good little poke there by Perrier, who was covering. And that one's coming back in here. Perrier with it now. Perrier gives it a little poke forward, but Petawawa grabs that and sends it down the ice. Icing call here. Off the draw, Petawawa now spanks it around the back of the boards here. Fisher's coming in hard, but they get it poked by him, and now it's kept in the zone. Goes over to Medinsky. Medinsky now with it. Throws it right out front, but that's right up the center, right between the D and all the way down the length of the ice. Finn's going to come out and just kind of slow it down here as Lincoln's going to grab it back behind. Oh, gets picked off him though, right out front. And Finn will sweep that one up. Off the draw, comes back here. Oh, Medinsky throws this one out forward here, looks to pick it up. Sends it a little deeper into the zone right behind the Petawawa goalie. He's coming in, picks it up now behind the net, throws it out. Petawawa player is able to grab this though. At the line, kept in by Lincoln. Lincoln tosses this one forward over for Medinsky. He's coming across as well. It goes out to Lincoln, stick raised at the last second here. Fisher's coming in, taps this one back behind. It's going to be picked up by Barton. Barton goes up front, the backhand right in front. Loose puck. Comes out again, another shot. That one trickles on the other side here, and Petawawa was going to pick this one up on the side. So flurry of shots there. Good move by Barton there to take his man into the board. And now Finley has it back behind. Leaves it for Barton. Barton now back behind the net, weaving around. Looks to get it in front here as he weaves back. Backhands it back for Finley back behind the net. Finley now with it, tries to go out. Still has it, bouncing around his feet here. He goes out. Oh, Barton got his stick tied up just at the last minute as he was looking for that shot. Now it goes off the side net here. Great pressure here. Oh, Odin's taking in hard into the sideboards here. And then Barton takes his man in, and a little battle on the side here, and it comes back over for Fisher. Fisher throws it right on, looking for the tip in front. Oh, that was a good one. That was right to Medinsky, looking for the tip through the 5-hole and closed the door just in time there. Comes back over to Lapine. He backhands it over to Schreiber. That comes in over to LaCharity. Tries to go across. Tangled puck. Not sure where it is. Bouncing puck at LaCharity's feet. And he backhands it into the side, and goalie pounces on that one. Comes out, LaCharity has it here, bounces it back over for Griffin. He swings it over for LaCharity under pressure. He's able to get it back behind the net over to Schreiber. Schreiber sends it out front for LaCharity. Almost got it there as he was down on his knees. Took the shot from down low. That one goes wide of the net or goes off something, I don't know. Now we're back the other way here as Petawawa looks to go bouncing shot towards the net here. Sanford's going to throw this one out over for LaCharity. Whoa! Grady does a nifty little jump move to avoid a check there. Schreiber has it now in the end here. Throws it out over to Sanford. He has it now. Sanford Looks to go back, but that gets stuck against a stick of Petawawa and tossed out into the middle there by Griffin and picked up by Petawawa as they come back to the neutral zone and toss it in deep back behind Finn. Looking for the long pass out there, but I don't think he saw Slobo sitting on the blue line waiting for it. Takes the shot, blocked by Lapine, comes back around. That's picked up now by Perrier. Perrier across the blue line, goes across. Oh, what a pass there. Schreiber with the shot, good save by the goalie there. Nice pass by Perrier. Comes around the other side here where Thurston's going to grab it. Oh, no, he's not. He's going to stop it. Oh, there's going to be a penalty here coming up. As Patriots are coming the other way here, and penalty. They're going to say both of them are gone. So hit to the head and a slash here. The initial one was Perrier, head contact along the side boards, but then as they were skating away, I'm pretty sure that number 14 slashed him on the way, and that's why they whistled that one down. So offsetting penalties here are going to cancel that one out. Which is easier for me, I don't have to put any penalty clock on. So still 5-on-5 here. Just Perry will take a seat along with the Petawawa player. Coming in the other way here, Medinsky now on the side. Takes the shot, steered over to the side. Medinsky's going to pick this one up as well. Takes a hit. Barton now with it. Goes back to the point. Nicholson throws it back around here. Bouncing puck picked up by Finley. Goes out front and not able to connect with that as it goes off a few sticks on the way out. And Petawawa gets across the center line and just tosses that one in deep into the zone here. Oh! Barton takes a shot as well. Now Blake's coming out. Coming the other way here. Blake weaving around here. Whoa, sorry. Filming the ceiling here. Blake down deep in the end here. Still has possession of it here. Gets topped off in the last minute though, and they're coming back the other way. Lots of players here, but Finley looking hard to get back into play. That one's up over the boards. Bouncing puck comes out over to Medinsky on the other side here. Medinsky, long stretch pass out to Finley. Finley, he's going to flip that one into the zone here, steered aside by the goalie and go off for a change. Petawawa player had a potential breakaway there. It took forever to send it up there. Fisher's able to break it up. Back behind here, picked up now by LaCharity. LaCharity taps it around over for Lincoln. That's just by him though. It comes around over for Thurston. Lincoln has it now. He flips it, woo, right towards the net there, and Finn's gonna jump on that. Face-off win comes across here. Slobo taps it out over for Thurston, who passes it forward and looking to chase it in back behind the Petawawa player. Throws it right out front off of a stick. Bounces it again for Fisher. Fisher shot just wide of the net. Comes on the other side, picked up now by Thurston. Thurston leaves it back behind for Slobo. Slobo looks to go up front. That one's intercepted though by Petawawa. And they're able to come out and clear the zone as they come through the neutral zone here. Floats it into the back corner. Petawawa now. Comes back to the point. Shot whiffed on that one. Oh, almost had a breakaway there. Thurston pops it forward for Slobodian. Slobodian now driving to the net. That one's up high and out of this rink surface here. I don't know, whatever you call it. Out of play, let's just say. All right, comes around the other side here. Sanford in on it. Taps it back behind for Schreiber. Schreiber weaving around. Looks to go up front. Oh, almost. Oh, double attempt there to get it in there. Barton's able to pick it up, send it back to Lapine. Lapine, that goes off a stick into the bench there. BJ with a good catch. Once again, back to the point. Lapine with it now. Taps it up. Oh, that one just goes right out of the surface. Crusader coaches have been busy here the last minute getting all these pucks flying out. Again, face-off win for the Crusaders. Comes back over for Charlie. He throws it in back behind. Just out of the reach of Barton there as Petawawa picks it up, sends it back over for Griffin. He takes a shot looking for the tip in front as well, but that's swept up by the goalie. So another face-off coming here. Off the draw, that one does come out of the zone here. Lapine brought down there, but he gets up quickly and picks up the puck. As he weaves around, he might have some room here as a couple players fell down along the way. Lapine driving the net, floats it on. Picked up though by the Crusaders back around temporarily, and then Petawawa sends it out, but not out of the zone as Lapine is able to grab it and send it right back in. Comes around the other side, that's kept in by Medinsky. He throws it around over for Finley in the corner. Finley sends it back here. That gets back to the point. Burke sends it out. That goes off Medinsky's foot, but he still has it. Takes the shot, and that's gloved down by the goalie. The draw, Petawawa wins this one. They're coming back the other way. Into the Crusader end, takes the shot. Finn stops that, swats it away, saves that one now. Comes around the other side now. Flipped forward by Perrier. He's able to scoop it aside for Slobodian. Slobodian now coming in. Goes across over for Perrier. Oh, just couldn't get it as he was off balance. Perrier still has it though. Back around for Slobo. Off the back of the net there. And Petawawa floats this one out. Blake just kind of tops it off, but Petawawa has it now as they send it off. Good stick by Blake to break up that pass, and it floats harmlessly into the corner here where, oh, I was going to say Nicholson has it, but then came right back out front. Perrier now racing down the side. Perrier back around here. He goes across for Blake. Blake throws it. Oh, that's blocked in front and out of the zone. Tripping here, most obvious trip ever, and ref got that one. So Petawawa is going off. I think this might be the first power play of the game here for the Crusaders. Off the draw here, it comes back to the point. Lincoln throws it towards the net here. Goes into the corner. Comes up on the side. Fisher keeps it in. Takes it. Throws it back into the corner here. Bouncing puck. Schreiber back behind. Sanford has it now. Sanford goes across. Fisher has to rush in to grab it. Comes over the side. Thrown back around. Picked up by Schreiber. Looks to send it out front. Grady with the shot. And goalie hangs on to that one as Schreiber was right on the doorstep. Off the draw, comes back over to Fisher. Fisher tries to go off. That goes off a body, though, in the corner. Still battling with it here, and he's able to win that one and send it right back in. Over on the other side here. Petawawa has it again on the side. Tries to poke this one out. Sanford's there as well. Fisher in a battle, able to win that one, send it over to Schreiber. Schreiber comes along the side, takes a sharp angle shot, loose in front still. Into the corner it goes. Schreiber still has possession of it here, sends it towards the, oh, it's loose still. Thought the goalie had it there. And finally they send it all the way down the length of the ice as there was some solid pressure there for a bit. Fisher rushing back here, back behind. He sends it up. Barton pokes it up, but they're able to grab this one, send it back up, and then expertly settled down there by Lincoln as comes back into the end. Medinsky with it now. Over, bouncing puck loose in front. Oh, bouncing still. And that one's out of the zone. Come down to the last 40 seconds or so in this period. Burke with it now. Burke all the way down over to Finley, who was on the blue line waiting there. Takes the shot. Big rebound comes out here in the feet of Finley. Comes over to Griffin. He takes the shot. Oh, looking for the tip in front. And some pushing and shoving here after the whistle.
Jesse's out to 7. Ice stick. Two seconds, spring Jesse on the box. Coming out of the box.
All right, Medinsky has it now. Throws it towards the net, comes around the other side here. Sent up, that one's intercepted, kept in by Medinsky. Just kind of thrown forward here. Burke throws this one back in. Now 4 seconds left in the period, so probably just kind of end this one off here as Lapine comes in, stops it on the side here, and that's the end of the second period. So 2-0 after 2. Off the draw here, comes over, Nicholson sends it back over for Blake. Blake up to Slobo. He's able to send this one up into the zone here. Slobo still with it in the corner. Tangled up though with a Petawawa player who eventually wins it. Thurston back, Blake shot, that one's wide of the net, comes out on the other side. Slobo up high, that's gonna be a high stick, but Petawawa picks it up, so all good. They're coming back out with it, kept in again by Slobo now. Kept in temporarily, I should say, as Petawawa now has it out. And that's intercepted by Slobo again here. Back to Nicholson. Nicholson up to Perrier. Perrier just tapped off his stick. Nicholson launched it up there. Icing waved off here. Deep into the zone. Petawawa looks to send it up. And Fisher was there, but had to wait for the forwards to tag up though, so just kind of sends it back in deep as they're rushing in now. Through the neutral zone here and deep into the zone. Petawawa player goes down. Coming around the other side here. Sanford throws it back around the other side here. Lincoln will be the one to go in here. He gets crushed along the sideboards. Now it's to Fisher. Over to Perrier. Perrier up on the side to Sanford. Back to Perrier. I don't think he knows where it is. Not a lot of intentional passes there. I need to be a little more crisper, I would say. Fisher now. Gets tapped off him right in front. Oh, jeez, that was dangerous. Comes back around. Fisher throws it across over for Schreiber. Schreiber up into the middle to LaCharity. LaCharity now. Soft pass forward over to Sanford. That one gets into the settle over for Schreiber. He's still in front. Schreiber's brought down right in front of the referee. No call there as Schreiber looks up pleadingly at the referee. Back to Burke. Throws it forward though. Petawawa player picks that one up and goes across ice for it. Petawawa get deep into the zone. They go with it. Picked up now by Burke, back behind the net. Burke out on the side. Over to Finley. Dodges the check, still has the puck as he comes to the neutral territory here and into the Petawawa end. Into the corner he goes. Floats it around here, picked up now back around in front. Grady brought down before he can take the shot off in front of the net there. And Petawawa was able to pick this one up and come out of the zone with it. Intercepted though by Burke and thrown right back in. On the sideboards here, Petawawa still with it. Barton has his man pinned along the sideboards and able to win it. Comes out on the side over to Medinsky. Looks to go in front to, back behind the play. Barton's brought down, now comes over to Lapine. Barton leaves it for Finley in the corner here. Finley backhands it over to Barton. Barton now back behind, looks to come out front, tapped off his stick. Still has it though. Floats it right on front. And goalie's able to grab that one. Puck comes back over to the point, flipped up by Nicholson, but sent down by the Petawawa player. Little battle with it now. Comes out for Petawawa again. They're coming into the zone, topped up by Blake, and that one comes up over for Odin. Sends it forward for Barton. Barton looking to get through here. And he has it in the corner. Barton looks to go in front off of a stick, their skate or something like that. Finley gets taken in along the back boards here, but able to still kind of have it as he sends it over to Medinsky. That goes off a skate. Barton's able to grab it temporarily, goes off another Petawawa skate, and not out of the zone yet though, as Medinsky picks it up and throws it towards the net. Over on the other side now, Barton's rushing in on that side. Ooh! He's back up. Sent down by Blake. He's just going to kind of tap it at the sideboards there, where it's going to be picked up by Barton, coming back. Barton weaving in, goes across for Finley. A little scoop pass didn't connect though, but Finley's able to grab it there and send it around the back of the net where Medinsky is. Oh! That was a cross check right to the back of the head. No call. How did they miss that one? Now there's going to be a penalty. Maybe they didn't miss it. All right, maybe they did get it. The arm wasn't up for a long time. I'm like, how did you miss that one, man? So obvious. All right. So Crusaders to the power play here. Comes back to Lincoln. He goes across to Fisher. Fisher takes a step up, shot on. That's blocked. Fisher able to pick this one up. Oh, what a pass. Over to Perrier. Perrier. Another shot through traffic, loose in front, and that one's cleared just out the outstretched arms of Lincoln. Down it goes, and Fisher has to rush back to get this one. Fisher weaves around, picks up the rolling puck here, sends it forward over to Slobo. Slobodian through the neutral ice, and that's going to be called offside. I think Thurston was a little eager on that one. Comes over to Thurston, back to Lincoln, back to Thurston here. He goes across just off the stick of Perrier. Fisher will grab this one though. Skate his way in, leaves it back for Slobo. He looks to go into the corner here where Fisher's battling now. Puck in his feet. He's able to win it, launch it around the other side here. That's going to come over to Lincoln. Lincoln now with it. Looking to get an open lane, not has it, so it doesn't have it, so he throws it around the other side here. Fisher down still in deep here. Comes over for Slobo, back to Perrier who's covering. Perrier with it now, takes the shot through traffic. Thurston trying to get out of the way, went off him though. Now picked in the corner where Slobo is. Slobo looks to go up front, bouncing puck, bounces right out to Lincoln. Lincoln floats it into the corner here. And top forward here. Bouncing puck out front, looks to go across. And Petawawa sends it forward. Lincoln's going to grab this one too. Nifty little move there. Slobo's able to send it back in. No shots though, but a lumbering presence the whole way. So when this gets touched, it's going to be a high stick here. Off the draw here, back behind. Griffin with it. Griffin out to Schreiber. Schreiber does a little tap forward there. Picked up by Petawawa and launched back across. Almost picked up by Charity in neutral ice here, but Petawawa still has possession here as they get into the Crusader end with it. Picked off of him now by Sanford, and Sanford's coming back through. He's through. Oh, nice move. Shot. That one's up high over the net though. Comes around the other side and all the way down where Lapine will pick this one up. Lapine in now, kicks it forward to himself, leaves it now at the line. Oops, sorry. For Schreiber. Schreiber back over to Lapine on the side. Lapine back behind the net where Schreiber will pick it up. Schreiber looks to weave around, taps it back around on the other side here. Lapine pinching there to grab that one. Charity backing him up on the side there. But Petawawa does eventually get it, send it right back out where Burke's waiting for it. Charity forward. Schreiber brought down there. No call here, but deep in the zone. Sanford has it. Sends it towards the net. That's picked up by Petawawa and kept in. Oh, no, I lied. Lapine will have to pick this one up under pressure here as Lapine weaves around. Good move to cut through the center. Looks to leave it for Sanford. Sanford goes in here into the corner. He weaves around with it here, waiting for some other people to pop out because there are some people on a change. That comes across here. Madinsky grabs this one, throws it back around the other side. Coming in hard on that side there. Ooh. Is Barton. Barton now has it. Drives the net, goes around the other side. Barton still with it now, goes back to the point. Landon, shot, that one's blocked in front. Landon on his knees, sends it forward, but right to Petawawa, and there's a 2-on-1 developing the other way here. Shot, that one's wide of the net. Another shot on the side here, and that's picked up now by Blake. Blake up on the side, tapped off of Medi's stick and out of the zone. So that danger broken up. Petawawa making a move. Oh, look at that move by Odie there, and then it went up off a stick into the mesh. Off the draw here. Petawawa throws it around the other side. That's going to be picked up by Thurston, though, and thrown back behind the net. Coming in on the other side here is Slobo. It's down at his feet here. Taps it back behind the net. Thurston running in for it. But Petawawa gets there first. Right back out over to the side here. Blake gets his stick in the way to break that one up. And now Slobo has it. Tosses it into the corner. Comes right out to Slobo. Slobo, backhand shot right on, off the side as Will got the shot off and was brought down at the same time. Petawawa coming back here with it. Perrier with a good back check to pick this one up and throws it forward. Oh, a slash there. Picked up now by Lincoln. Lincoln over to Fisher. Fisher goes across for Perrier, who's coming through out of the zone, and he's through the neutral ice as well here. Tried to make a move, couldn't get around here. Fisher's going to pick this one up. Takes his man out on the side. And the puck's underneath him. Oh! And that's a cross check right from behind. And now there's some pushing and stuff. That player's a little slow to get up here. All right, he's up and he's off. Okay. Oh, where are we here? I'm not sure what's happening here. There's a bunch of players moving around here. All right. All right, we got everything sorted out here. Comes back. Petawawa coming into the end here. Lincoln with a great little poke there as he was a lone man back. It's going to be a high stick call here. As Grady got it and then knocked it down to himself. Off the draw, sorry, in the center. Petawawa now with it. Top forward by Fisher and then out of the zone by La Charity. Bouncing puck out of the zone here. Picked up by Petawawa, coming back the other way here. Thrown towards the net, picked up by Petawawa. Stopped a couple times and then comes out by Lapine. He floats it forward over for Sanford. Sanford into the corner, tapped off of his stick, back over to Burke. Burke sends it back into the neutral ice area here and then flipped right back in on Finn. Ooh. Lapine has it now. Out to Schreiber. Had a little room to get around here potentially, but picked off him eventually by the Newmarket player. And that puck, it went up and didn't come back down again. It's somewhere up here. It'll be a souvenir for the Pembroke Community Center here. Or it'll come crashing down at some random point in time. Picked up now by Barden. Not out of the zone though, picked up by Petawawa. Deep in the zone here, Lapine's rushing for it. Lapine throws this one forward around the other side. Burke over to Odin. Odin throws this one off. That goes off of Barton's leg, and that was a serendipitous bounce as he's coming through. Shots wide of the net though. Comes around the other side. Charlie's rushing in with it. Charlie with some good moves there. In. Another shot wide of the net on the other side. Oh, Barton. What a bounce off the boards there. Some good puck luck there as the shot went off the back boards. Bounced right out to Barton, who had the full net open there, and he doesn't make a mistake as he plants that right in. 3-0 lead now for the Crusaders. Petawawa has it here. Picked off his stick out to Medi. Medi sends it out of the zone. And that one comes now to Barton again. Barton coming down, flips it across, but Finley wasn't quite there. But now a misplayed by Pembroke, and Barton taps it around here. And Petawawa eventually does gain control of it. They get down and launch it into the corner here the last 16 seconds or so. Nicholson throws this one out to the line. Not out though. Comes back around the other side. That's picked up now by Blake. Sends it out over to Odin off his stick and not out of the zone though as it's kept in. Ooh, Finn had to be sharp on that one in the last couple seconds. And Medinsky, Finn, another shutout here for Finn. 3-0 win against Petawawa. On paper an expected win as Petawawa hadn't won a game yet, but this clinches the Crusaders' berth to the quarterfinals tomorrow. We'll have to see if it's going to be at 9 or at 10, so we'll see who we're playing. We'll finish 6th or 7th or 8th, basically, so we'll have to wait to see who the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd seeds are, and then kind of figure it out from there. So we'll keep you posted. both on the team chat and on Facebook on when the game is tomorrow, but it'll be tomorrow morning, either 9 or 10 o'clock. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.